Alrighty then. Today we'll be looking at a PvT on Shakuro's Plateau, and we're going to be showing a build that's a little bit more all-in than the norm. It was first popularized by MC, and he's used it to great effect. I've used it on ladder a lot, and it's really, really strong if you can pull it off properly. Basically, it's expanding, but cutting probes, not taking your second gas, and getting up 4 gates as fast as possible to 4-gate the opponent. Because when you expand, the Terran's going to look at this and go, okay, he's not going to be aggressive for a little while at least. That means I can tech and or be really greedy economically. So, you know, sometimes it prompts, some Terrans are super greedy and get a fast third, or they only drop 1 bunker and throw down a lot of racks while putting on tech labs and reactors, cutting in their production. All this will lead to them dying, because it's basically a 4-gate that's delayed by a minute, and you still have an expansion behind it, so you kind of can support these 4 gates rather than petering out on income. The opening is standard 12 gate, 14 gas, and you're basically just going to scout your Terran, just make sure he's not doing anything cheesy to you. You know, hopefully you're going to do this build only against the 1-racks FE. I wouldn't always recommend Shakuro's Plateau because the opening is so tight, and they can, if they want to feel safe, can put down that second bunker, which can cause some problems. But it's not a big deal. So 14 gas, and just moving on. A few things to know this build: you do not want to get your proxy pylon scouted. Of course, like an SCV, we don't want to see it because that's going to hit them off to some early pressure and can prompt a bunker. You kind of want them to see your push when it's at their ramp, and no earlier. So 12 gate, 16 cyber, and you just see me scouting, making sure it's a 1-gate FE, 1-racks FE. Once I confirm that, I'm like, all right, let's go for this build. So you're gonna drone up to around, I would say about 20 probes. So you have like 16 in saturation, and then 3 on gas and 1 scouting. You're going to pop your first zealot to make sure he can't Inji block you. I mean, it's not really a big deal. Again, we're just going off the standard 4-gate. So I'm kind of throwing him off here. I'm chronoing my Nexus so I see he sees it. Again, this build's really off kind of metagaming your opponent and trying to throw him off what you're doing. When he leaves, you're going to see me throw down chronos on the cyber. Again, the zealot's just a block for the engineering bay. Stalker comes out immediately, and now you're noticing that I have 26 out of 26 supply, and I'm going to go for my expansion. I'm letting him see this, notice this. He tries to block it stupidly. Terrans don't do that when the zealot's out, and my expansion goes down. So he knows I'm expanding, basically. My Stalker's going to pop out, and now I'm throwing down gates. So this is super fast for a normal expand build. You're not going to ever throw down this many gates or cut drone pro production like this. And you kind of see me spreading out my gates, so if one scan, hopefully won't see it all, but you know, bad luck is bad luck. Okay, so I'm going to make sure he only sees my Zealot Stalker pushing out, so I'm hiding my proxy probe, and so if him just seeing the Stalker and Zealot push out, that's only like really like a little poke. It's only usually a scouting thing, not pressure. Finally seeing out on my 3rd pylon and my 4th pylon at a nice proxy location. On this map, proxying at their 3rd is usually the best place to do it, as it's the low ground's pretty damn close to their opening. So here I am pushing out. Chroning out a sentry. You do want 2 sentries with this build. 2 sentries can provide force fields or a guardian shield dependent on the situation. If they're pushing out as you're engaging them, some Terrans like to do like a 4-racks or 3-racks with marine pressure to make sure the toss isn't too greedy. If you catch them doing that, you can guardian shield and just demolish their army. If you're pushing up the ramp, I would probably save the force fields just in case they try to pull SCVs to repair. Okay, so he's just seeing, he hasn't seen anything yet. He thinks I've expanded, and he thinks I'm doing the standard, which was probably a 3-gate robo. I'm waiting for 2 warpins, and here we go. 4 Stalkers, 2 Sentries, and 4 Zealots. Guardian Shield, when I see the Marines, and you can tell it's just pretty much GG already. I mean, he's trying to... Only 1 bunker and just getting at his turret. I have 1/4 of luckily, and that's it. I mean, what else can he do, really? It's pretty much GG. And some lovely, lovely BM to top it off, which is always fantastic.